people like Jeremy that him and all the other presidents, I don't want to leave anybody out, but if it wasn't for Jeremy and his crew, guys, I got to be honest with you, I probably may not have had the quick success that we've been able to have here because of the tool that your team was able to create, and that's that 2-minute video that we share. Again, Jeremy, Roma, and company was the ones that created that, and we're just so grateful to be able to use that tool and use it effectively. So I'm honored to be here with you guys tonight. I don't want to steal too much time, but definitely, is there any specific questions, Jeff, that you had that you wanted me to kind of tackle before I just went, a different direction here?
Yeah, Romacio, what I would love is, I know here, when I marketed this particular training with our team that you were going to be on, I'm telling you right now, we have over almost 600 people on this call. And I'm telling you what they're all thinking. What is Romacio doing in order to build his business? What's different that Romacio does that I don't know about? I would love you to address that.
Got it. Great question. And all right, great question. And to be honest with you guys, it's not just the people that's on this webinar tonight that want to know that. That's everybody throughout the world that wants to know that. They want it. You see, when you're involved in network marketing and you're looking up to people like Jeff and Jeremy and all of these top leaders and Chad and Atita, you tend to think stuff that's really not true. Let me say that again slowly. You tend to think stuff that's really not true. Let me put it to you this way. Perception is reality, even if in actuality it's not true. And so what I want to share with you guys tonight is that many of the things that you think, like you think that maybe we had some huge downline when I started. Guys, I started from scratch. As a matter of fact, I resigned from my last company. I went straight to the owner and the board, and I said, hey guys, listen, I want an amicable divorce. That's exactly what I wanted, an amicable divorce. And they said, listen, let's all agree to play fair in the sandbox. And they said to me, listen, if you don't take our people, we won't sue you. I said, great, no problem. I don't need those people. With what I found, I can start over from scratch and hit the top of it instantly. And so I had an amicable divorce. I got over here and I got started, guys. I started with a team of one, me. Now, I want to share with you the answer to Jeff's question. I used the 2-minute video, I used the 5-minute video, and I used the 30-minute webinar. We call it the 2-5-30 system. I'm quite sure all of you on here are very familiar with that. And guess what? Every single person in my entire organization, they all use Hilo.life. Everyone uses Hilo.life, which is the system that Jeremy, Rabu, and these guys, this is the system that your team has actually put together for our entire company. So we use your tool. Now, let me share with you what's the difference between me and 98% of most people. We've already established I started from scratch, point one. Point two, I use the exact same tools as you. As a matter of fact, in network marketing, there's an old saying, anytime you open your mouth, you should be pointing people in a direction to see something or look at something. You should never be the guy or gal standing there doing all the lip service about the product. Why? Because as great as you sound and as intelligent as you may sound, you're intimidating to people, and they're thinking they've got to be a doctor before they can actually get involved in this company because they got to learn all the information. But when you send a tool, hence a 2-minute video that Jeremy Roma sent to Jeff, a 2-minute video does more than what you can ever do, okay? So I want to establish I use the exact same tools. But let's talk about the difference. This is where, if I could have your attention just for a few moments tonight, this is where I'd want you to be laser focused on what I'm going to say. Let me tell you what I'm not going to say. I'm not going to tell you to do anything different than what Jeff or Jeremy or any of these other presidents that have invited you on this webinar tonight. I'm not going to tell you to do anything mechanically different. So whatever the steps are that these presidents and double presidents and president millionaires are telling you, those are the exact steps that I did. But I want to share with you tonight the difference. What's the difference? I want you to write it down. It's 2 words. It's called Coachability Index. Now this one here, guys, I want your full attention. Coachability Index. I want to explain what that means. If I were to ask you, are you coachable? 9 out of 10 of you would say, oh yeah, I'm coachable. I'm totally coachable. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is exactly what you would say. I'm coachable. Coachability Index. I want you to imagine you got a 1 and you've got a 10. A 1 means you're totally uncoachable. It means you're terrible. And a 10 means you're absolutely great. Give you an example. Let's assume you're my mother and you say, hey, listen, I want you, Romacio, to go to the grocery store and I want you to bring back some low-fat milk, 1 gallon of low-fat milk. Well, I say, yes, mother. I leave my house. And on the way to the grocery store, I stop by Jeff and Lisa's house. We listen to a little Bruno Mars. You know, we actually have a little lemonade. You know, I actually walk by the park, shoot a couple hoops, you know, and I finally make it to the store. And then I come back, and on the way back, I see one of my other buddies, and we stop and talk for a few moments. And I finally get back to the house. Now, and I have the gallon of milk, like she asked, low fat. So here's the question. What would you rank me on my coachability index? Could you argue the point that I was coachable? Yes, mother, I did go to the store and get the milk, but I also made a whole bunch of other stops along the way. Here's my point. Here's my point. I have a very low coachability index score, very low. So when you really want to know what the difference is between me and 98% of most people, I have learned that in network marketing, if you do exactly, and I want to underline the word exactly, what the leadership tells you to do, there is absolutely no way you cannot make an absolute fortune in this business. Now, let's highlight the word exactly. You know, I have a video that's on YouTube that's called Exactly How I Did It. In terms, it's relative to World Global Network. I knew that there were going to be thousands of people that wanted to know how I hit it so fast, how I did it. So I put up a video. It's called Exactly How I Did It, and I was in one of my vehicles at the same time when I was actually recording that vehicle. So it's probably about, I said, when you're listening to the vehicle, when you're listening to the video, it says that it was only going to be an hour, but man, I went in there, it was an hour, 45 minutes, and I just laid it all down. What I want to talk about right now is the mindset piece. I want to talk about coachability index, and this is the difference between me and most people. If you give me an instruction, I'm talking about Nat and Shanita Purana-Putra. They've been friends of mine for many years, and so has Chad and Natita. We've known each other for years. And when I came to this company at the time, Nat and Shanita were making about $250,000 a month with absolutely no product, okay? After I met with Fabio and checked everything out, I flew all the way over to Thailand to Nat and Shanita's house for 5 days. I didn't go see the city of Thailand. I didn't go see the elephants. No, I went for one reason. I just wanted to know what was the exact system that you were using to create such abundant success. You see, the biggest reason why most adults don't have grand success in network marketing, it's not work ethic, it's ego. It's ego. Write that down. Look, I'm talking to every single one of you. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much money you don't have. I don't care if you know the president. I don't care if you know the Federal Reserves. I don't care who you are connected to tonight. I'm telling you from experience what I know. This ain't out of no book. This ain't no theory. Drop the gavel. This is fact. How do I know? Because it happened to me before. Ego is the biggest reason why most people don't have grand success. Now, let's step out of this bubble for a second. Let me share with you what the bigger message is for those of us that have strong egos. You see, the universe is trying to teach you that you don't know everything, although you think that you do. The universe is trying to teach you that you don't know everything. There's someone out there that doesn't look like you, that doesn't sound like you, that maybe not even has your belief, but guess what? Inside of them, they have exactly what you need. I'm going to say that again slowly, and I'm doing this deliberately, repeating myself. Okay? I'm doing it deliberately. There's someone out there that does not look like you. They don't sound like you. They don't even have your belief system, but inside of them is exactly what you need. It's exactly what you've been looking for. So when you have this ego of, man, I'm not going to send no 2-minute video. I'm not going to follow Bruno Mars, Jeff Giamal. I'm not going to, no, he talks too loud and he's not really my cup of tea. And, I really don't like, and this is how you know you got an ego. When you start saying words like this, well, my people, that just won't work for my people. My people are different. My people. Listen, homie. Listen, homegirl. Yo people just like all of our people, okay? We all people at the end of the day. So put the ego in the trash. Now listen, I want you to do this because I'm trying to help you grow faster. Notice that? I'm trying to help you grow faster. And in order to do that, you've got to drop the ego. You've got to do it. So the difference between me and most people, in my last company, I lost $20 million because of my ego. Write that down. 20 million. No, that's not an estimation. That's a fact. I was there at the very beginning, just like now, and I did not think the company was going to make it because, see, I was used to be this multi-millionaire from mortgage and real estate, had this huge house and fancy cars, and I'm sitting there thinking, hey, man, you know what? This doesn't look too clean over here. This doesn't look too good. I don't think this company's going to make it. The product is late. Payments are late. No. I'm going to go ahead and sit this one out. Y'all go ahead and do that little thing. I'm going to go back to what I was doing. And guess what? I left the company. Other people came in after me. Some made 30 million. Some made 25 million. Some made 17 million. Had a phone call with my prior mentor years ago. I said, let me ask you a question. How much money do you really think that I lost because of my ego? He says, Romacio, minimum 20 million. Minimum 20 million. So listen, they had to do CPR on me. I done been to the hospital. They had to do everything because obviously that was a $20 million learning lesson. Now you say, well, what does that have to do with tonight's training call? Watch this. When I got to World Global Network and Chad and Natita and Nat and Shanita, we drafted out a plan. I said, hey, listen, I have to become a president millionaire within 30 days. Within 30 days. And I will do exactly what you tell me to do. I promise you, I will get a 10 on the coachability index chart this time. I have been prepared for this moment. I've lost money. My ego got in the way before. I'm not going to self-sabotage. No. I just want to do the work exactly like what you did. So if you'll watch the video that I have on YouTube, exactly how I did it, I want you to notice I spent 45 minutes in that video talking about mindset. I listed them all for you, making sure that you have the right mindset. Because if you don't have the right mindset, it doesn't matter how many tools we provide you, you still will stammer and stutter and not go fast. It's not the tools, it's the mindset, it's the mentality. So you've got to get the right mindset. So what's a fast way for you to get the right mindset? The fastest way to do it is really simple. Follow the exact instrucinstructions of people that have already done it. We know you're coming from a job. We know that this is new for you. We know that you're doing this part-time. Maybe you're still working your business that you want. We know all of that. And we know everything about you and all your people, okay? So stop it. We know, okay? What we want from you is to drop the ego and follow exactly what we ask you to do. Now, the biggest difference between me this time and me before, you see, this time when the instructions were given to me, I didn't waver left, I didn't waver right. I followed the exact instructions to the T. I didn't whine. I didn't complain. To be honest with you, Chad and Anita never did a webinar for me until I was a president millionaire. I did them all myself. I was so grateful that the opportunity that I had been waiting on was here. I was excited. And I just wanted to run, Forrest, run. I just wanted to run. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't care who created the 2-minute video. Oh, well, I'm used to being a master distributor. I've made millions of dollars in this profession. Why can't I create the video? I can do a pretty doggone good job. No, I don't care. I don't care who creates the video. All I want to know is the video effective? Does it work? All right, great. Like I've always told people, I don't care who's first in line at the bank, as long as we all are at the bank together. Hell, you can go first. Okay? And so, ladies and gentlemen, my point here is this. I dropped my ego. Now, some of you hear your leadership talk and tell you things, and you say, well, you know, that's just not my personality. And you automatically discount the information that they're saying because they don't relay it the way you talk. Well, let me give you the truth here tonight. The biggest aha that you're going to have in this company is learning that you are more than enough, number one, but number two, you don't know everything. That's going to be the biggest takeaway that you're going to learn. See, up to now, most of us have been taught, hang around the people who look like us, act like us, have our same belief system, and that's our little tribe. And your vibe attracts your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. How many times have we heard this stuff? Well, when you're trying to build a global business, I got news for you. When you say your vibe attracts your tribe, my question is, do you have the vibe of humility? That's my tribe. Do you have the vibe of coachability? That's my tribe. Do you have the vibe of passion? That's my tribe. Do you have the vibe of, being a do-it-first leader? Okay. Do you have the vibe of being a good follower before you can be a great leader? This is what I'm talking about. Not any color vibe, not any, oh, I live on that side of the tracks. I drive a Mercedes-Benz, so I can only hang out with, no. See, you're going to have to learn the slower way. But if you would just submit, and I know most adults have a problem with the word submission. It means to come up under. You see, real submission does not even begin until there's a disagreement. I'm going to say it again. Real submission does not even begin until there's a disagreement, which leads me back to my previous point. Most people say that they're coachable. It's not true. You're only coachable when the things that are asked of you to do are things that you like. That's when you're coachable. That's the only time you're coachable. When the things that are being asked of you to do that you like and you agree with, oh, I'm going to do it. 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 But see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Everything you want is outside of your comfort zone. It's not in your comfort zone. If it was, you'd have it right now. Everything you want is outside of your comfort zone. And so this time when I got started, I didn't care who was looking at me. I didn't care who was watching. I didn't need no team of people. I knew that the leader of one can become the leader of many, but if I can't lead myself, I cannot lead any. Once again, leader of one can become the leader of many, but if I cannot lead myself, I cannot lead any. So I knew that I was going to have to go through it first before I could help other people get through it. I was going to have to be coachable first before I could ever require others to be coachable. I was going to have to lead by example first before I can ever have others do the same. I was going to have to go president, millionaire, double president first before I could ever teach others how to do it. And so, guys, there is no magic bullet. I use the same videos that you guys use. The only difference between me and others was my mindset. I was 1,000% submitted to my leadership from day one. Day one. Let me tell you one last thing, and I'm going to turn it back over to you, Jeff. I get fired up about this question, if you can't tell. But many people, there's always 2 sign-up dates in network marketing. Let me just put it this way. Everybody who's joined World Global Network has 2 sign-up dates. The first sign-up date is the day when you pay your money to join, okay? That's the first sign-up date. And I'll be honest with you, those of us that are leaders, we really don't really care about that one. The second sign-up date is the one when you emotionally engage in the business. When you finally say, you know what, honey, I'm doing this thing. We're going to kill this thing. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, and we're going to do it. Those two dates are always vastly different. They're never one and the same. Once again, the day when you physically sign up and the day when you engage. Those two dates are always different. For me, when I joined World Global Network, those two dates were one and the same. There was no, I'm getting ready to get ready to get ready to get ready. Why? Because I knew that counting time was not as important as making time count. I knew the value of actually someone going President Millionaire right behind Chad and Anita, double president, right behind Chad and Anita. I knew that the market needed this. They needed more examples of success so that people like you could believe in what we're saying. I knew based upon the trajectory of where this is going in terms of the concept that we have our hands on. I knew that this was the moment that we all had been waiting for. Now watch what I'm going to say last. I want you to get this. Going back to my favorite word, ego. Prior to this company, I've been involved in network marketing for 10 years. I've been involved in 5 or 6 companies. And I've made all of my money prior to this company from doing home meetings and conference calls. I was the guy that was in your apartment. I was the guy that was in your home. What we call house hopping. That's how I made all of my money. I was told that is the way you do the business. I made millions of dollars from doing it that way. That worked for me. When I came to World Global, I had to drop my ego. Chad and Anita and Nat and Shanita saying, no, we don't do home meetings here. That's not the culture. We're going to do webinars. What if I would have said, nope, 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 I'm going to stick to what I know because I've been doing it for 10 years and I know it works and I know it works. I'm going to stay with my comfort zone. Now listen to this, and I want all 691 of you to write this down. Because I was willing, I'm going to say it slow, deliberately. I want you to catch what I'm saying. Because I was willing to drop my ego and do something different that I would have never done before, boom. All of a sudden, I've achieved results that I've never, ever, ever achieved before in my entire life. I'm going to say it again. Because I was willing to do something different that I had never done before, that's the reason why I'm achieving what I've never achieved before in my life. If there is a message that I could get across to every single one of you, I know every single one of you on this webinar can help 6 people make $500 in a week. I already know it. I know every single soul that's on this webinar can help 6 people. Hell, there's 30 million people in California alone, 300 million in the US. I know you can help 6 make $500 in a week. And if you help 6 make $500 in a week, you just made $2,500 that week. $2,500 4 weeks in a row is $10,000 a month. Let me rewind the tape for the slow processors. If you can just help 6 people make $500 in a week, you're making $2,500 a week, which is $10,000 a month. And for those of you that have advanced leadership skills, you can help 6 people make $2,500 a week, and now you're making $10,000 a week. Let me say it again. You can either help 6 people make $500 a week, and you will make $2,500 a week, or you can help 6 people make $2,500 a week, and you, my friend, will be making $10,000 per week. Now, why do I close with this? Here's why. I already know every single one on this webinar with the system, the timing, the relevancy, all the bells and whistles that this company offers. I know mechanically you all can do that. Now, right here's the bomb, but I want to tell you why you don't do it. It's one word: ego. Ego. Drop the ego. Drop the ego and fully submit to your leadership. Jeff and Lisa, proven leaders. Jeremy, Roma, proven leaders. Rabu, proven leaders. Stop this whole, well, they don't look like me, they don't sound like me, they don't have my bravado, so I just really don't connect with them. See, let me explain to you what you're supposed to be connecting with. Not the messenger, but the message. That's what you're supposed to be connecting with. You see, you need the information to help you get the transformation. That's what you need. You need the information. And when we give you the information, you've got to yield to it. You've got to submit to it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, basically that's my time here with you guys.
No. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. So just hang on a second. Don't even think you're going somewhere. I got a question. Because I'm listening. I'm taking notes. Coachability index 1 to 10. Everything you want is outside of your comfort zone. I'm taking notes. I got two decades in this. I have way more experience than Romacio does. But you know what? He's where I want to be. He's where I want to be. So you know what? Drop the ego. But here's my question, Romacio. You said 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be very clear here. I like how you communicate because I like that. Talk to me like I'm a 2-year-old. Okay? I want to ask a question. Who are the first 6? I'm going to lead you here, brother. I think you know where I'm going to go with this. If I'm brand new, are you going to put me in a cold market campaign or are you going to put me in my warm market? Please answer that.
Warm market.
Why?
Because in that warm market, I got to echo there. Okay, there we go. The reason why it's called network marketing. What does the word net mean? It means we cast a net to the people that you know, okay? That's what we call
hang on, we're losing you.
Market. Everybody can put together, really work hard enough. Okay, it's called net. Oh, can you hear me now? Okay, you guys can hear me? Okay, good. All right. It's called network marketing. Net means we cast the net to the people that we know. Okay, first, we start with our warm market first. And for everybody can put together a names list of 50 to 100 people if you work hard enough at it. Everybody can do that within 24 to 48 hours. And from that warm market, here's what's going to happen. You're going to get out of every 10 people that you share the video with, the proper way. I want to emphasize the word proper way. Out of every 10 that you share the video with, the proper way, you're going to receive one person that's going to buy your product and join. Okay, so if you put together a list of 100, okay, and you share the video the proper way with follow up and follow through, we know we can get you 10 people in the business, no problem. 10 people, no problem. And so then what happens when those 10 people build a list of 100? Now that's 1,000. So you start with your warm market and you go from warm market to warm market to warm market. Hopefully that makes sense to all of you guys.
But hang on a second. I'd rather talk to somebody I don't know versus somebody I do know.
Okay. Well, I always teach people the warm market is for practice and your cold market is where you're going to make your fortunes. For example, all of the people who I had joined with me when I first started here 7 months ago, I didn't know any of those people. Okay. See, listen, cold market is where you're going to make your fortune. People are like dust, guys. They're everywhere. They're flat out. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. So there is no limitation to where you can get your people.
Hey, Romacio, I was taught that the reason you go into cold market is to get into their warm market.
Correct.
Right? So if I bring in 6 people and I know each person can bring me 500, there's 3,000 people that become my warm market instantly. Am I not right?
That's correct. That's 1,000% correct. The only reason why you go into cold market is so that you can get into someone else's warm market.
Okay, now here's my other question. How many people did you have on your list, okay, when you launched? Because I know you didn't pre-qualify it.
Somewhere in the neighborhood of about 500, 600, something like that. And by the way, I still haven't called all the people on my list.
Wow.
Because for me, I gave myself, and I don't want to go against anything you guys are teaching or training. I gave myself. See, this is another thing for those of you that attend the Clarity event here with Jeff and I. Where's the flyer? Jeff is going to be there. Jeff, we got a flyer. Your face is supposed to be up there.
I couldn't find it, bro. Don't worry about my face. But people see my face all the time. I like these faces. I like a little color in my flyer.
Okay. Anyway, so for those of you that are going to be there at the Clarity event, which by the way, it's going to be life-changing. This is not a game changer event. This is a life-changing event. You'll see when you get there. You'll see what I mean. But anyway, let me share with you one of the things I'm going to be teaching at that event is how to recruit using deadlines. Now, Jeff, he knows how to do this, him and Lisa. Any professional in this game, we all know how to recruit using a deadline. So for me, when I said I gave myself 1 month to become a president millionaire in this company, here's what I did. The very first week, I had to lay my foundation. I had to do whatever it took to get 50 personal sponsorships, family packs or above. That's it. I didn't let any $300 packages in. No, it was family pack or you're not coming in. Now, let me tell you why. Make sure you understand everything that I do and I say comes from my leadership above. I think we're stepping on a nerve there. My leadership above said, Romacio, if a person does not have $1,300, tell them to go get the money and come back because it's my job to set you up for success. Now, let's be quiet for a second. Let's let that simmer in. So what if your leadership told you, I'm not saying what to do. This is what my leadership told me. I didn't argue with it, but that's the reason why I became a president millionaire in 3 weeks. The first week, I got my foundation together. Now listen carefully, guys. I sponsored over 62 people, but let's just keep it simple for simple numbers. Let's say it was just 50 only, okay? I knew that out of every 10 people that I collected a decision from, one was gonna join the business. So my mind knew I had to be willing to contact 500 people via text, phone call, face-to-face, whatever it took. You say, Romacio, what did you say? What did you say? First, some of you are probably thinking, where do you find 500 people? Go look outside. Go look outside. You want to know the truth? My neighbors in my neighborhood, they still don't even know what I do because I didn't have time to contact them. I've been so busy. Okay? People are at Facebook, church, gym. Come on, stop that. Grow up. People are everywhere. Look at it. Business cards galore, just sitting right here. People are everywhere. They're like dust. I can't get rid of them. Okay? Listen. So, watch this now. I knew that if I was willing to talk to 500, I would get my 50. But here's the deal. Remember I told you professionals recruit with a deadline. I gave myself 1 freaking week to get my 50. Now, I want to first of all tell you, you don't have to do this. This is just me. I wanted to go laser fast because I am ambitiously lazy. Okay? I want to get my work done with quick. Okay? Quick. Okay? So I took the number 500 and I divided it by 7 days because I gave myself 1 week to get 50 applications. That's it. I didn't give myself 2 weeks. I didn't say, well, I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to try and see what happens, and we'll just let the chips fall where they may. No, I didn't have that disposition. It was, I had to do it. Okay? Now, if you divide 500, guys, and you divide that by 7 days, if you divide 500 by 7, that'll give you 71 decisions per day. 71 decisions. No, I didn't say 71 presentations. Why? Because the 2-minute video did my presentation. 5-minute video did my presentation. All I had to do was collect 71 decisions. And many of you say, well, what did you say? I said the same thing today that I've always said, and I'm not going to change it. Even if your mama asked me to change it. I'm not changing it. Here's what I said. No, I would always say to people, when it comes to making money, are you married to your job or do you keep your options open? When it comes to making money, are you married to your business or do you keep your options open? That is my classic line. I teach the whole world that line. That's what I say. It is stupidly simple. Everyone understands it. No one can get confused. And it forces everyone to give me a yes, I'm open, or no, I'm not.
Hang on. Yes, I am open. Now what?
Great. Listen, give me your phone number. Let's exchange numbers. I've got some information you need to see ASAP. If I were to send you a 2-minute video that clarifies what it is that I'm talking about as it relates to making more money, when would you watch it?
Wait, say that again?
When?
I love Lisa.
When? Would I what?
If I were to give you access to a 2-minute video that clarifies what it is that I'm talking about in relation to making more money, when could you watch the 2-minute video?
Oh, is that what you're talking about? The proper way of getting out the video?
Yes.
Oh, I got it. So hang on a second. Let me write that down. When would you watch it? Is that what I say?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I got to get a commitment for them to watch it.
Yes, you don't walk into another man or woman's house without knocking on the door first.
Oh, see, I've been doing this all wrong. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute then. So I'm going to watch it. Hang on. I'm going to watch it right now.
Yes. Okay, so you're going to watch it right now?
Yes.
Fantastic. So you watch the 2-minute video right now. Then after you watch the 2-minute video, this is what I would share with people. Listen, I am responsible for identifying 50 key people. Let's say today is Monday. By Friday, that I'm going to allow to be positioned at the top of the structure. And here's what we're about to do. Over the next 30 to 60 days, we're getting ready to have thousands of these go virally all around the world. If I gave you the chance and the opportunity to be positioned at the very top of what it is that we're about to do, would you want that position? Yes or no?
Wow. Hang on a second.
Called closing up front.
What? I used to watch Sanford and Son. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I can't. What? So that's your urgency. Can you go over that urgency one more time? And we don't want to give them too much more because they got to be at clarity. Absolutely. Can you give me that urgency one more time, please?
Absolutely. Let's take it back from the top. My goal, I want everybody to write this down. I had to sponsor 50. I don't believe in this crap that, oh, I'm Romacio. I've been doing this for 10 years, so it's going to be easier for me. No, it's called network marketing. I have to be willing to do the work 10 years later. Yes. So I was willing to be a do-it-first leader. I knew that out of every 10 that I shared the video with the proper way, one would join. I had to have 500. I took the number 500, divided it by 7 days, which was my time frame. It gave me 71 decisions per day. Now, not 71 presentations, 71 yeses or nos. Say, hey, listen, hey, I got a question for you, sir, ma'am. Listen, let me ask you a question. When it comes to making money, are you married to what you're doing, or do you still keep your options open? If they say they're married, the conversation is over. Thank you so much for your time. Ta-da, bye. If they say that they're open, hey, listen, I've got a 2-minute video that clarifies exactly what it is that I'm talking about as it relates to you making more money. If I were to send you this 2-minute video, when could you watch the video? Boom. That's it.
That's it. Okay. Now, Romacio, I want to thank you for doing this. And like I said, one team, one dream. But I want you to tell us now in 5 minutes, why should I be at clarity?
Well, guys, listen, look, each and every single one of these leaders, Jeff, Lisa, Jeremy, Rabu, all of these wonderful, and I know I don't mean to leave out all the other, you guys have tons of leaders. I don't mean to leave you out. So please don't be upset if I don't mention your name. But everybody has their gifts. Everybody has their gifts, and we're all unique, and we all are important, as are you. For me, when it comes to training and keeping things elementary simple, I'm the messenger. I have a very special gift and ability to be able to cross all ethnic barriers, all religious barriers, all personality barriers, and be able to deliver the message in bite-sized pieces in a fun, loving, jovial, but effective way that everyone can capture. It's just a gift that I have. I don't like really talking about myself, but because the question was asked, I don't want to sell you short. You're not coming there for me or for us to make money. Guys, we're doing quite well. I think you think you know that. What we're doing this for is I have one mission. That mission is to create 100 people in this company that are making over $100,000 a month. That is my mission. It's very clear, it's very succinct, and it's very specific, and it will happen. I know the biggest reason why many people are not succeeding at the pace in which they could is because they are not crystal clear. Clarity is power. The clearer you are on exactly who you are, exactly what you want, exactly how to do it, how to say it, the more confident you feel in going forward. So what this event is really all about, we're going to break down every facet of your life. We're going to start with spirituality. Yes, we are, because everything, according to my belief, is spiritual. We're not, I didn't say religious, I said spiritual. So we're gonna get really clear about, because many people don't know, Jeff, that all of the principles that govern network marketing, they parallel with spirituality. Most people have no idea. Okay, and we'll talk about that at the event. So we'll start with spirituality. Number two, we're going to go into health. Did you know that life is energy? And no matter how great we sound, and no matter how easy it seems to be to send a text message, sending a video, if you ain't got no energy, I'm sorry, your pony ain't going nowhere. Okay, so we're really going to break down this health component. We're going to really become crystal clear on that. And then thirdly, we're going to go into your business. Okay, we're going to go into specifically, what does your daily routine really truly look like? I always tell people, if you stay true to your daily routine, it will take you straight to your dreams. Your daily routine will take you straight to your dreams. And there's a whole bunch more that I'm not going to share with you now, but I promise you this, when you come out of there for those 2 to 3 days, for those of you that make it, I guarantee you, if you play full out, that's my disclaimer. Now, I'm telling you right now, if you play full out, do not wear no suit and tie. Come in a sweatsuit. Come comfortable. Ain't no suit and tie. I want you comfortable. But you got to play full out. And if you're going to come there saying, well, you know, I came here with my notepad and my paper, and I'm ready to take my notes, and I'm just looking, no. It's not going to be one of these trainings where I do all the talking and you sit and do all the listening. I'm telling you right now, baby, if that's what you're thinking, stay at home. We're going to make sure we drive the screw in. You're going to get this one. Oh, I promise you. We're going to make sure it's going to be so many repetitions. You're going to come out of there like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're going to be puffed up on every level. I promise you, it is a life-changing event. This is the reason why, Jeff, I'm losing 15 pounds right now for this match. 15 pounds between now and the 27th. And I'm down right now. I'm down by 6.
You better hurry up. You better hurry up.
I know. I got to
You better hurry up.
I'm telling you, but we're not going to sell you short. This will be the event of all events for sure. That I promise you.
Right. Can I wear a hat? Can I wear hats?
You can, Jeff, but no one else can.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you one more thing. How do I get tickets, brother?
You go right here to teamiot.eventbrite.com. Teamiot.eventbrite.com. I want to let everybody know all of the VIP tickets will be sold out this Friday. So that's what, 2 days from now. So all the VIPs will be gone on this Friday. Now the general admission, we still have many of those left, so you're free to get those as well. But the VIP experience, for those that can afford to make it, it's going to be like no other. We are taking all of the VIPs and diamonds and above, regardless of what team you're on. We are taking them what we call whitewater rafting on the 27th. It is going to be fun. You got to remember, here in Sacramento, it's really hot, so it'll be about 90 to maybe 98 to 105 in terms of temperature. So that's why we want you comfortable. We also got a nice, big, fancy barbecue planned and a whole bunch of other stuff we're not going to tell you about, but we're going to show you how to really, really do this thing the right way. The VIP experience is going to be awesome. Also, we've rented out a club. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's just going to be, look, I don't want to get into all of it, but for those that can afford to, the VIP experience, I want to encourage you. It'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at many of us leaders on an intimate basis on the 27th. If you are getting the VIP ticket, all of the details are on the website, but you need to fly in on the 26th because the VIP experience, it starts on the 27th at 8 a.m. in the morning. So other than that, the event starts on the 28th, which will go from, I think, it says it on the website, all the time and schedules and so forth, and we wrap up on the 30th at 12 noon.
So Sunday at noon we're done, and we could then fly out, or is there events after on Sunday?
No, Sunday at noon we're done.
We're done. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Romacio,
I want to tell you this, Jeff.
Yeah.
On Sunday afternoon, I'm going to stay probably around for maybe a couple hours, and just answer any questions that maybe we didn't get a chance to answer. But after this weekend, we're going to be so exhausted because we're going to leave it all out on the field there. So.
Awesome. Hey, brother, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for doing this, and I would love all the presidents to really give it up for Romacio. Okay, everybody. I mean, that was great, and we had 700 people on this call, guys, and sorry, my wife's talking. She's always yapping in the background. I don't know what she's talking about, but anyway. So, guys, listen. You got to be at Clarity. Make sure you mark down these dates. I'm not going to be here to market the dates that we're going across the country. You could be on the other different calls. You could go to the website, but Clarity is the event you want to build for. Okay, that is the event you want to build for. And I will just say this. I've never missed a company event in 24 years. That's it. That's all I could say. I've never missed a company event in 24 years, and I won't miss this one. So, guys, appreciate you. Romacio, thank you once again, brother. And everybody, we're done. That's a mic drop. All I got to do is this. Mic drop. Boom. See ya. This has been recorded. We'll put it on the website. It's been recorded. Yes.
Thanks, Moss.
Everybody unmute themselves. Thanks, Moss.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Romacio.
See you in Sacramento.
Awesome.
Thank you. See you in Sacramento.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. We're done.
Thank you. All right.